right, so Dystopian Weekly is essentially me covering the most insane Orwellian bullshit of the week, because we all do live under a dystopia now, which is not fun for anybody. But I'm really not looking forward to any of this. I made a comment on Twitter stating, like, I'm so glad we finally got our own Ministry of Truth. So just in, Elon Musk and Vivek
Ramaswamy. Say it fast. It's Ramaswamy.
To launch Dogecast podcast for the Department of Government Efficiency, which I'll remind everybody, there's already a department for this. Okay, so I don't even know the actual purpose of this department, but it's definitely not like what they're selling it as.
It's propaganda selling as, they're selling it as, oh, well, we're going to take care of the disinformation and misinformation, but really it's just censorship. Here it is.
Let's see.
And it's
as part of that process, I'm now all in. I'm focused on making sure that we actually accomplish the goal rather than just talking about it. So to that end, for the next little bit, I'm going to put a pause on the Weekly Truth podcasts. I've enjoyed doing it this year. It's been incredibly fun and entertaining. I've learned from a lot of the guests, and I've enjoyed communicating with all of you. We're going to put that on pause for a little bit. And as you may have heard, Elon and I are going to start a separate track of Dogecasts that explain exactly what we're doing to the public to provide transparency in what is a once-in-a-generation project. We want to bring the public along with us, to lift the curtain, to take us behind the scenes of what actually that waste, fraud, and abuse in government looks like. However bad you think it is, it's probably worse. But we don't want to do this to just expose the problem. We want to do it to solve the problem. So stay tuned. We're going to have more information about when those Dogecasts are going to begin. We are neck deep right now in transitioning to the new dawn on January 20th. But in the meantime, I thank all of you for your journey this year, for joining us. I've loved doing the truth, and we're just going to put it on pause for a little bit to hopefully embark on this new chapter of saving our republic. Stay tuned for further details, and we'll be in touch.
That sounded neck deep.
I was thinking,
but also, I'm not gonna lie. There was something deeply like Orwellian about that. That had a really dark, like weird vibe to it, where it's like we're literally getting the Ministry of Truth. They're gonna go in and just like they're gonna be, maybe this is like the Goebbels kind of like installment of the Trump government, where they're gonna do a podcast and just be disseminating propaganda. I'm like, yeah, here's what we're doing. Don't worry, your government loves you. Please praise dear leader Trump every hour.
No. I agree with you. It's totally like I said, it was just like one big blowjob for, Elon Musk and Vivek, because they're just trying to blow themselves, literally, because they're billionaires. They can do whatever they want. They have all the power, they have all the glory, and whatever you want to say. It's ridiculous. I literally wanted to vomit when he's like, "Oh, I'll be back, guys." Oh, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
As Elon would say, go fuck yourselves.
Yeah, go fuck yourselves. It's literally, like I said, just propaganda, looking like it is some kind of, oh, we're going to take charge, guys. The adults are back in the room. And I went, ugh, don't even start. It's just censorship. Just censorship.
This was breaking in the new upcoming dystopian hellscape we're all about to be thrown into. Elon Musk and Vivek's Department of Government Efficiency may require federal employees to come into the office 5 days a week, which they argued could lead to a wave of voluntary terminations that we welcome. If federal employees don't want to show up, American taxpayers shouldn't pay them for the COVID-era privilege of staying home. I don't know about you guys, but that doesn't sound very efficient. Sounds a lot more efficient to not be wasting taxpayer money on office space when people can just do the job from their homes. That sounds more efficient to me. I don't know. I'm no paleontologist or whatever, but
But these are the people that can literally stay at home because they have jobs where you can do it from home. The most of us who, are, I don't know, let's say poor. We don't have that kind of luxury. It's not like someone from McDonald's can just sit at home and go, yeah, can I take your order, please? It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that.
Well, luckily for me, I work with CBS Sports, and I'm working at home. So,
of course you are.
Yeah.
I've worked from home since before it was cool. I was one of those original work from home people, and I just realized that, you know what, I don't like offices, and I found that I actually get a lot more work done when I'm not forced into like a weird social setting where I have to talk to my coworkers. And I got my last boss I had in an office. I'm not kidding. My boss would literally be over my shoulder watching me work, and I could smell like his weird pastrami breath. Like just over my shoulder. And I remember the last day before I quit, I pulled an Ace Ventura and I was like, "Arr, arr, 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 arr." Like I barked at him because he was too close to me. It was the best send off ever. Because he backed up. He's like, "Jesus, what's wrong with you?" And I'm like, "Get out of my shoulder."
Right. You should have left. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, what's wrong with you? Yeah. See, I work in an office, but I work in an office of like 3 or 4 people. We are a very small business. Now, yeah, I do kind of get to do my own work, and, I fix computers for a living. So, I kind of do my own thing, but yet I still, I have to go into the office because, again, I can't have the people come to my house and I can fix the computer at home. You know what I mean? But I mean, it's a great job. I love doing it. I love tearing computers apart and then putting them back together. I had a screen replacement today and everything went well. So, but I'm just talking like, if you do work in an office, that's fine. But you also have the luxury of literally going home and working from home. Whereas, I don't have that luxury because my main job pays the bills and my shows are kind of lacking. But I'm hoping they'll, kick off, and I'll be able to just work on my shows. That would be wonderful.
And speaking of computers, Snow, do you have any thoughts on the upcoming RTX 5000 series?
I feel like if we're not all like scrambling for bottle caps in a nuclear holocaust, it will be pretty sweet. I do need a new graphics card. Yeah. How long has it been? I've been using the same.
And how much is this one? Like what, $5,000?
No, not 5,000. But
okay, well, they ain't cheap.
They ain't cheap. Like either $2,000 or $2,500. So I know.
I will say though, if you are gonna get a graphics card, get it before those fucking tariffs kick in. Yeah. Because that's not going to be fun.
For sure.
That is not. Need to add display 2.1 support, and that'd be a huge improvement from the 4090 series.
Yes, but I mean, the 49 series is still good.
Yeah,
right?
But
I mean, it's kick-ass graphics.
For example, the Samsung Odyssey 57 Neo G9 monitor, the super ultra wide monitor, that's 8K ultra wide. It has DisplayPort 2.1, so NVIDIA needs to put that with their new cards. So,
it'll get there. Okay, let's just I mean, gaming's gonna be everything's gonna go to virtual anyway. That's kind of how we're going,
You mean digital?
Yeah, digital and virtual. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. I'm right there with them. Like, how can you wear that virtual stuff for like 8 hours?
Yeah. But yeah, there are more than 2 million federal workers in over 400 agencies across the country. 80% of federal employees works outside of Washington, according to the Partnership for Public Service. So yeah, we're already not very efficient. I didn't have very high expectations for anything related to this department, nor should anybody else, but I digress.